The swan. To me, the swan means transformation, from a duckling to a powerful, elegant bird. These beautiful birds inspired me to create a Swan Empress look, and I wish to share it with all of you. If you'd like to see how I created this magnificent look, then please keep on watching. First thing is to prep your skin with some moisturizer as well as some primer. Make sure to get all over the face and neck and chest. Now I'll be adding some glue. I like to use glue stick to glue down all the eyebrows to get nice smooth surface, and then I comb it back in the direction of the hairs to get it nice and flat. Then I like to set the glue with some setting powder. I use a sponge just to press all the powder in, like so. And then with a nice brush, I just kind of brush off all the excess powder. You're going to repeat adding glue and setting powder onto your eyebrows for about 3 times to get a more nice and flat surface. Now after you've repeated those steps, I'll be adding some cream makeup. Here I'm using a cream stick, and to get more of a flat texture. Now I'm adding some liquid foundation with the brush just to cover up some problem areas. And then with the big brush, I like to blend out all the edges like so. Alrighty, so now it is time to add some concealer. I like to put my concealer over all my problem areas, in this case acne. And then with my finger, I like to just tap it and blend it out with the rest of my skin. And then with a nice sponge, I like to just get some setting powder and set all my makeup just all over my face, like so. Alrighty, now it's time for the fun part. So with white body paint or white cream makeup, I like to just sketch out my design all over my body. In this case, I'm starting off with my chest area, and then eventually going to move on to my face. And also a little tip for you guys, just go with the flow. Just put in whatever shapes and designs, swirls, anything that you like on your chest or face. In this case, I'm going to try to incorporate some swan designs within my chest piece, and just kind of kept going and just rolled with it. And now once you have all your designs all sketched out, I like to use a thick bristled brush to put another layer of white, but do not worry, your design will not be lost. It will be kind of like semi-transparent layer of white first. Then now I'm going to do the same thing on my forehead, like so. And now with a white eyeshadow, I like to use kind of like a pearly kind of texture. I kind of just set the first layer of the white body paint and just kind of creates more of a shiny sheen to it. I really enjoy this technique. It just creates and makes everything more opaque and just shiny. It's really pretty. And now again with another layer of white body paint, I just kind of straighten out the edges and just make it more crisp and clear. And then you're gonna take whatever you want, like for me it's a fan, just like kind of just air myself, dry it out. And now with a turquoisey kind of bluish color, I am going to now add some color to my design. I'm going to start with a neck right over here, and just add some more, and then as you'll start to see, it just slowly kind of goes shape the design a little bit more. So add a nice color pop to it, and now I'm going to add some to my forehead. And then with a smaller bristle brush, I start shading in the lower eye. I used a dark grayish eyeshadow to do this. Do the same thing on the other side. And again with that same kind of turquoisey blue color, I start to bring out the shading a little bit more. Kind of create like a under eye, cat eye looking thing. And now with a kind of a grayish gunmetal kind of powder color, I then take another brush and start shading in more of my design. kind of creates a little more depth and dimension with it. Do the same thing with the under eyes, kind of adds a little more shading here. And then over in the crease of the eyes, just kind of put some more in there. And then over near the eyebrow area, down to your nose. And then I'm going to start again, shading the top of my forehead again to add a little bit more depth. Then I'm going to add some depth to the cheekbones. It's going to be a little sharp at first, but when all the designs and colors are added to it, especially with the costume, it's going to be perfect. Add a little more shading over the shoulders. And then I'm going to kind of just top it off with a little bit more white powder just to add a little extra more sheen and sparkles. Well, technically more pearly sparkly. Alrighty, so now I'm going to take a makeup remover wipe and then sharpen the edges with it. Like around like the areas in the chest piece to create that like negative space with the body paint and your skin. Alrighty, so then with the white body paint, I'm going to start bringing out that design that I sketched out earlier. Start drawing in all the swans. So again, make it design a little more apparent. Add some dots. It's gotta be really cool. And again, just go with the flow. Do what feels right for you. Just let your brush flow, just enjoy the process. Alrighty. So then I'm going to start outlining the swan a little bit more. It's going to be in the negative space area on my skin. Alright, now we're going to start kind of putting in the the feathers. Gonna go in a light, nice start at the tip and then work your way down, kind of like with nice strokes, and you'll naturally create those beautiful feathers of a swan. Alright, could do the same thing over on the shoulders. Fill in the body, then create those beautiful feather-like strokes again. Then create more designs. Then I'm adding a little bit more white body paint. Then keep going with the design. Now I'm going to start adding more designs to my face. I'm going to start with some teardrop shapes underneath my eyes, and then I'm going to keep on going, like so. Then create the eyebrows. Alrighty, so here is where I actually lost some footage, unfortunately, but do not worry, I have some backup. I'm going to do the same thing that I missed on my face. So I'm just going to, again, create the swan designs. And then you're going to do this on every single swan on your body. You're going to take some of that gunmetal, dark gray or black eyeshadow shading, and then you're going to just put it on the wing. And then create some more, again, that kind of like that feather-like strokes again. And it creates a little more depth within the feathers, like there's a layer of feathers. And now you're going to take some black and just kind of create like a little tiny little heart shape on all the swans that creates the face. And then with orange kind of body paint, you're going to create the beak, just like one little, just boop, little strokes. Just tiny little strokes. It's like a line. Just like so. You can do that on every single swan on your body, every single one of them. And now I'm going to add some more shade. I'm going to take some like dark eyeshadow. I probably would recommend black just to create a little more depth. Again, add some more highlight in the center of the eye. Then add more highlight in the inner corners. Alrighty, now for the fun part, you're going to do some eyeliner. I'm going to start with the inner middle eye and then kind of just swoop my way to the corner. You can also start from the corner and just work your way into it. Just a basic cat eye. I'm going to take some dark eyeshadow and kind of shade it in on the bottom to blend it out with the eyeliner. Then just take some mascara, then just roll it up, just make your lashes a bit longer. Alrighty, and now I'm gonna add some gray liquid lipstick. Just like so, just put in some gray liquid lipstick. Gonna let the lipstick set for a bit, and I'm gonna add a little more designs to my face. Add some dots, a little more details. I just have fun with it. And now I'm going to add some of that same turquoisey blue eyeshadow from before and then just put it on my lips. Going to create a nice gradient ombre look. And then just boop boop with some white body paint. Another fun part is designing the hands. Alright, just going to do simple strokes. Just swoop. It's going to eventually look like feathers. Just keep on doing the simple feather strokes like I mentioned before. You do this right on your hand. With this one I'm using white body paint again. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to create like a nice little crescent and then blend it out with the rest of your arm to create kind of like that glove looking look. Alright, so now with the same turquoisey blue eyeshadow, I'm gonna like add some little color to it, just kind of give it a little pop or just like a little bit of a gradient. I got the hands done, got the wig on, put on some earrings, just everything's all set, everything's all good. And now for the last minute touches, gonna add some highlighter, just white pearly eyeshadow really. Now for the like extra glue on extensions, I just use basic paper, and then I'm gonna paint it with a very like champagne gold looking color. It's gonna be really nice. Now it's time to glue those on. I just use basic eyelash glue. Just put it on like so. So just press and hold. I'm going to keep on going, press and hold, press and hold. Now for the bedazzling, which is probably one of my favorite parts of the makeup. Just put it wherever your heart desires. I like to put it on my forehead, center of my chest. I like to make it a little more symmetrical, especially with this particular look. And yeah, just have fun with it. Okay, so here's the finished look. Feel free to add some setting spray and let's get the costume on. Boom, here it is. Thank you guys so much for watching and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.